potion making is extremely intricate. It's fascinating, and it's obviously part of any magical world. It requires a blend of art, science, precision, and knowledge of magical ingredients and what works well together and what doesn't. Now, potions are used in a variety of ways in the wizarding world, from healing and protection through to transformation or even causing harm. So let's have a look at the key aspects of potion making in the wizarding world. Potion making is part of the curriculum in Harry Potter, and as we know, is predominantly taught by Severus Snape up until the last years, when it was obviously Slughorn who overtook that mantle as Snape. Well, we know what happened to Snape and what he did, so we won't go any more into that. Now, the process is often compared to cooking, but obviously we have magical ingredients in potion making and enchanted step. But just like cooking, they have precise ingredients, cooking times, step, all that sort of thing is needed to make your potion successful. So potion ingredients often come from magical objects, or well, things like plants, animals, minerals, and lots of different sources. So for example, for instance, we've got mandrake root, dragon liver, boomslang skin, and powdered bicorn horn as well. So this is just a few of the magic ingredients that could be involved in potion making. Each ingredient has their own magical property, and the preparation can be a critical step. For instance, some may need to be chopped, while some might need to be mashed or crushed or ground in order to release their magical essence. The brewing process requires both patience and a careful understanding of magical timing. So potions often need things like stirring, they need to be simmered, heating to specific temperatures, or even waiting for specific magical reactions to occur. A common thing is that even a little deviation from this recipe can cause disastrous things to happen. Now, there's a vast number of potions available, each with different magical effects. Some of the most notable that we know of are Polyjuice Potion, which allows the drinker to temporarily take on the physical appearance of someone else. Felix Felicis, which is obviously liquid luck, grants the drinker good luck for a period of time. Amortentia, so that's the most powerful love potion. Veritaserum, a powerful truth serum. Pepper Up Potion, a common potion to cure colds and give the drinker some energy. And then you've got the Wiggenweld Potion, which is known for healing injuries, providing energy, and is used in situations of great distress. However, some potions require much more advanced knowledge and experience to make, such as the Draught of Living Death, which is basically a really powerful sleep-inducing potion that is said to be nearly impossible to brew correctly. Now, potion making relies heavily on magical texts, including books like the Advanced Potion Making Textbook, which we know is used in the Hogwarts Potions classroom. Books and scrolls are also documenting dangerous potions and the most complex recipes. Advanced books often have warnings about the dangers of certain potions, especially those that can cause irreversible transformations or harm. Now, potions play a crucial role throughout the entire Harry Potter series, and they are used in multiple situations for both good and evil purposes. For instance, we have in the Chamber of Secrets, when Harry and his friends use the Polyjuice Potion to try and find out if Malfoy knows anything about who opened the Chamber of Secrets. So obviously, it's a deceitful potion to use, and you could also pick up the point that Mad-Eye Moody, so Barty Crouch Jr., used the Polyjuice Potion in the Goblet of Fire to take the place of Mad-Eye Moody to get Harry into the Triwizard Games, so a bit more of a nefarious reason to use that potion. In Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry wins the liquid luck and he gains advantage in a moment where he really needs to get that information from Slughorn. That's when he used that particular bit of potion and he got the information he needed. Now, in the book The Philosopher's Stone, there's a lot more challenges that we see, or obstacles should I say, that we see for people to get to the Philosopher's Stone, and one of them is a potion challenge, and it's a riddle, and I think there's 3 potions of different colours and you have to solve a riddle in order to get through. One of the potions will allow you to advance, one of them will allow you to go back. I can't remember what the third one does. But this was set up by Snape, and again, it's used for good purposes. It's a protection potion in that sense. Now, the love potion is used in various plot lines to emphasize the destructive nature of using magic for emotional manipulation. So the last bit is potion mastery and skill. So you do need a deep understanding of potions. Like I said, you need to know what goes with what works with what is really going to be a bad idea to stick together. But you also need to know the sense of timing, the consistency, and you need to have a magical intuition to a sense. Snape, for instance, was known to be an extraordinary potion master, capable of brewing incredibly difficult potions with ease. And Snape's skill was obviously considered unparalleled in potion making. And when you look at the Half-Blood print, the film, and obviously the book that he had, all those notes that he wrote in there allowed Harry to rival him to a degree. Now, I'm only saying rival him because he was able to create the draft of the Living Death as well as Snape was. However, he did have a cheat code, he had the book, so Snape obviously understands potions in a whole nother level to how Harry does as well. A couple of facts around potions. So potions are one of the only magical disciplines with a recipe or a set of instructions where they have to be followed precisely, as opposed to casting spells with wands. Now, another one of these, I am going to be doing a video about this because I found out about it literally this week and I found it really interesting, is a process of turning into an animagus. It's extremely precise, the steps you have to take when you have to do certain things by. If you miss a step, you have to start again. It's really, really interesting, so there will be a video coming around that. Now, the book that Harry uses in the Half-Blood Prince, as we've mentioned, belonged to Snape, and it helped him cheat, because it had all those tips and hints and notes in the margins, and it just shows how much individual skill and knowledge can impact potion brewing. For instance, the recipe that Harry and his friends were following, one of the, I think it was the Beelzebub, was it? It was, the recipe said to chop it, but actually Snape's note said to crush it, and that made the difference in the potion being successful. And obviously the Polyjuice potion, whilst powerful, is very difficult to brew. It can take a month or more to prepare it as well, and it's tricky to use as you do need to sample the person you're turning into, and as we know, if you get the wrong person or you get something on their clothes that doesn't belong to them, so cat hair for instance, maybe someone else's hair is on their robe, you're not going to turn into the person you thought you were, you're going to turn into someone else. So that, guys, is just a whistle-stop tour on the potion making that happens in Harry Potter, the precise nature of it, mastery, skill, and the role that potions really have in the Harry Potter series. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favourite potion is that is used in the series. It can be in the films or the books, whichever you prefer. I know there is some differences in both. I am going to the Harry Potter Studios very, very soon, guys, so there is going to be a haul which will be coming up soon, which is exciting, so hopefully you guys will you'll enjoy that video. I am also doing a podcast at the moment. It's just between me and my husband at the moment, talking about like our real feelings around franchises. We're going to do some other movie stuff, branching out a little bit, but it just allows me to have some back and forth with someone as well, and get some interesting insights to some of the franchises I love, some of the franchises this person loves as well. Hopefully there will be other guests in the future. Do check that out. I'm trying to release maybe once or twice a month those podcasts as well. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out, and until next time, you take care.